Hey guys, I wanted to say thank you for being so loyal. Keep turning up, listening to my messages. It's all about mental health. It's all about getting the positive messages out there that can help somebody and could really do with your help passing them around and getting the messages out there. And by building a community, it builds that awareness around mental health and helping other people out. And sometimes I get comments that I can get in there and answer some questions, and I do lives as well, which I haven't done in a while, but they'll be coming up. And I really do appreciate you. And thank you. And stay that course. Keep moving forward. Namaste.
Well, guys, I'm back out around here. But what's wrong with this picture? Anybody? Oh dear me! You can't do that to a tree. It's gonna totally imbalance the tree. Why do that? Hey? Now that tree is gonna bloody suffer. And yeah, I get it. All right, might have been hanging over your bushes a bit, but man, you see the way that's chopped. Dear me. Anyway, hope everybody's having a great day. And I'm testing out a new thing. I've just got a housing for the camera, and it's got the old mic and muffler and all that. And I went to connect up my Rode mics as I wanted to test run that. And the receiver wasn't picking up the transmitter, and I had to redo that, which I figured that out. Hey, I did that. But then there's a couple of, learning things that's coming along with all this, and I've got a GoPro stick as well now. Got it on a stick handle, and I can extend this thing, and I've got a remote button which I pressed just now, and it ain't working, so I've got to figure that out. And it said it was all connected, but something I'm doing wrong, obviously. But how gorgeous is this? Look at this. Right, I mean, it's just, and I love getting down by this water down here, the fountain, and then I'll take it down towards where I stand. You've seen a bunch of my videos probably, where I stand over there and I listen to the water, take in the water. But I'm having a load of fun with this, I've got to say. I really am having a lot of fun with this. It's very enjoyable, and the hobby is turning into an obsession. Oh dear me, what can the matter be? But anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about, it came up in a session today, and it's, honouring thy father and thy mother. That was exactly what came up. And I thought, you know what? It's not a bad subject to think about, because how much trauma do people have around, family situations, mums, dads, siblings, whatever, right? And yet there's that having to honour, and what do you take that to mean? Honour. Me, is like a truth to it, right? There's something to it. There's an honour. There's a, I'll honour that. It's like, yeah, I get it. I honour it. There's a truth. But what are you honouring if there's no truth to it? I mean, I'm sure that, like I tell all my guys, I'm like, they're going through situations with family, mums and dads and stuff like that, and I'll be like, okay, if you take the title away, who are they? Take the title of mum and dad away, who are they? And if you've been brought up with a shit ton of trauma, mental, physical, whatever, both. Let me take you over on this. Take you over in my little area over here. You're gonna, and then you're a religious person, and I'm probably going to do some podcasts on that subject, religion, because I always class myself as everything. I don't relate to any really one thing. But when it comes into that, was it one of the 10 commandments, right? Honour thy father and thy mother. But think about it. Think about that for a bit. What are you honouring if you've gone through so much trauma? And the one thing to do is take away the lessons from it. Like, work with it. Don't give yourself the victim. Give yourself the structured results of wanting to know and knowing, and not falling backwards onto what somebody's telling you that you have to do, right? How many times I've heard, it's in the Bible, okay, right? But I'm sure there was rules when it came to making a mum and a dad, right? Like, it's a title, yes, it's a title, excuse me, but you know, I'm sure that looked from a spiritual or religious point of view, if you haven't had the kind of upbringing that those set of rules, whatever they are, yeah, I mean, we know a lot of them, yeah, compassion, love, empathy, guidance, you know, showing you the ways, bringing you up when there's mistakes made, you know, allowing you to learn from the mistake and not correcting the mistake for them, and there's a lot that's involved in it, yeah. But if you've had like actual physical trauma and mental trauma, like really, look, I've had guys come in front of me and it's like, wow, how are you sitting there? And so when it comes down to that, honouring thy father and thy mother, what does that really mean? What does it actually mean to you? I can see how we can honour certain aspects, but if we're being told to, hey, you got to put all that in the past and give all that up, and you know, they're this and they're this, they have the titles, you can't, you know, it's like, you got, listen, people that are out there in the police force and all that, and you know, and I'm not just picking on them, but you sign up to a set of rules, I thought, yeah? Well, if you go breaking those set of rules, what is there to honour? They say, you know, respect that person's uniform, but hey, if there's a lot of trauma around that, then I can see how this is going, okay, what is there to respect? What is there? You get love and care and shown away, and okay, understanding, yeah, especially when we get pulled over. Anybody that pulls me over, any if you give me a free pass, oh, what? I don't get pulled over much, to tell you the truth. I think last ticket I got was probably about 3 years ago, but 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, think about that. Think about that. What are you honouring? Take the lessons from it. Learn from it. Look at the trauma that you've had, and look at them as teachers. You can honour that. Hey, you taught me something, even if it means you don't want to go there, or you know to shift your pattern away from what you were taught. Hey, you learned something. You learned not how to treat somebody. You learned that you don't want to be around certain people like that. You've learned that maybe they ain't there for you. You learned that. That's a teaching. So take that and run with that. Hope everybody has a great week and a great weekend. You're probably going to hear more from me, obviously. Now I've got all these little bits of gadgets and I'm like, oh, all right, let's have a little play around with that. But I'm absolutely loving it. And here I am standing over by my little area here. The fountain over there. Loving it right now. It's all good. Stay the course, guys. Namaste.